Hi, I'm a master's student majoring in computer science, and this is how to manually do multiplication. Now, as redundant as it may seem, that we already have a calculator to use, any scratch pad or anything to do multiplication, but it could be that you have to give an exam or you're trying to figure out how much to tip your waiter or anything in which you don't really have a calculator. I mean, you can have a calculator by tipping your waiter. Anyhow, you're trying to give an exam and calculators are not allowed, or calculators are those on-screen ones and they're really frustrating. So I'm going to teach you how to do multiplication on paper or by yourself without a calculator. So it's fairly easy. We're going to start off with taking, I'm going to take a 3-digit number and I'm going to multiply it with a 2-digit number. I'm relatively keeping the numbers easier for me so that we don't waste time in calculating, but we waste time in, not waste time, fine in developing the technique. So what you're going to do is first you're going to take the bigger number of the two, so 234 being the bigger number of the two. And by bigger, I mean how many digits does it have? So 2 digits. So if it is a 3-digit and a 3-digit number, it doesn't really matter which one to take, but then we'll come back to that later. You put the multiplication sign there and you put the smaller number there. So far, so good. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take the smallest number take the smallest number and the digit that's on the rightmost side, and you multiply it with the number that's on top, then diagonal and the farthermost. If there's another digit here, then you multiply it there. After you're done with that, you go on left until you have all the digits there, and you simply go again with 4, 3, 2, and another one if there's a digit here. Again, if you had a digit here, we do the same thing. So let's do that. 0 4s are 0, 0 3s are 0, 0 2s are 0. Now, you're going to put a plus sign here, and then you're going to start filling in digits from this and keep going in this direction. So 4 2s are 8, 3 2s are 6, 2 2s are 4. If we had another digit over here, we would put a plus sign and another plus sign, and we would start putting in digits from this side. Similarly, 3 plus signs, 4 plus signs, depending on the numbers you have. Since we're only working with a 3-digit number and a 2-digit number, I'm simply going to erase this part. Now we're just going to add it. This sign indicates, so this sign we're going to consider it as another 0. So you have 0, 8 plus 0 is 8, 6 plus 0 is 6, 4 has nothing, so that's 4. So that's the answer. You can use your calculator to verify this answer, but you can go ahead, do it for yourself. Now, a few tips before multiplication. If you have any 0 and that 0 is on the right side, it's you can just simply go ahead and not consider this. So 234 into 20 would be equal to 234 into 2. You find out the answer, which is 4, 6, 8. And because there is a 0 over here, you just simply plug in the 0 over here, and you don't have to waste time in calculating or like working out for this extra layer of 0. So that's a hot tip over there. Usually multiplication doing on paper is pretty easy. It does not require a lot of time if and only if you're pretty good with your multiplication tables.